Okay, hello class. All right. Today, did you see someone familiar? I believe you have seen her, right? Okay. Now, this teacher Meg is going to be with us again. She's the sister of Michelle, your previous ex-classmate. Okay, so for the next 4 weeks, she will be my faithful helper. She will see how teacher teach, and maybe later on we will co-teach, or maybe she will individually teach where teacher will guide her. So we do not know how things goes. So it's just that to let you know, you have a surprise. Okay, so teacher today going to continue on with our speaking. Maybe after this speaking, teacher will stop for a while and we concentrate on others topic. Okay, so teacher will share the screen with you. Okay, share screen. Alright, today no playing games. Okay, teacher will, because teacher want to focus on teaching you this because we have already learned relative pronouns. Okay, okay, all right. Can you see the screen? Okay, teacher hope that you are seeing the screen. Okay, uh, can see right? Okay, so we have been discussing different professions. We have been discussing different professions and expressions, and you're supposed to give opinion. Okay, so congratulations for those who have hand in your work. So far, there are 9 of you out of 23. 9 of the 23 actually attempt the questions. Okay, so congratulations to the 9. Later on, you will go in depth. Okay, because teacher is moving on to B2 level. Okay, no longer B1 level. Okay, so this will be the 4 professions. As teacher Mac is just here with us, so just to let her know what is happening to our class. In our previous class, teacher gave you 4 professions. One is a teacher, then teacher will do the slideshow. Okay, we'll have a teacher, then we'll have a paramedic, and we have an athlete and a receptionist. So out of the 4 professions, you're supposed to discuss different professions and express your opinion. Okay? Alright, so teacher review again. You will see this chart very, very often in our class today because teacher want to show you what is B2 for grammar and vocabulary. Okay, then you can compare yourself. Are you in B2? Which ranking are you in? Okay, of course, teacher's aim for you is to be at the number 5. Okay, teacher would like you, if possible, to be this one, number 5. Okay, okay, so teacher just roughly go through with you how to get number 5. Show a good degree of control of a range of simple and some complex grammatical forms. Okay, teacher let you highlight again some complex grammatical form. It doesn't mean that all. Okay, you have a range of simple and some complex. Okay, and then here a range of appropriate vocabulary and a wide range of familiar topic. Okay, if it's go to number 3, okay, is this one is attempt. That's mean you show yourself trying to, but most probably your complex sentence is not accurate, but at least you try. Maybe the whole sentence 70% correct. For the first one, then 2, you some complex grammatical form is the correct one. Maybe you have 1 or 2 complex grammatical forms, but it's accurate, it's correct. But for the band 3 means you try. At least you see the word when, while, um, someone what as, okay? And then, of course, if you're in this page, you see almost the same, exactly the same. The next one for number 3, use appropriate vocabulary is the same. And then this one is wide range. This one is familiar. Okay, it's only a range, not wide enough. It's still a range, but it's not wide enough. See, I want you to see the difference. Okay. All right. Of course, it's one. I think most of you can do this well. Simple grammatical form. Teacher have taught you well, like he, she, it. You must have s. Okay. This is a simple grammatical forms. I think most of you won't go until that level. Okay, now teacher want to move you from 3 to 4, 4 to 5. Okay, alright, so bear in mind, teachers want you to learn complex grammatical form. Okay, in our previous lesson, teacher taught you how to use relative pronouns. Okay, if you forgot, please go and revise. Okay, now, how do you look at yourself? Okay, this you see at the tag here, teacher don't simply take from anywhere. Now we are under CEFR, Common European Framework Reference. Is by the Cambridge Assessment. Okay, teacher take it from the Cambridge Assessment, where they encourage all the teachers to expose to the students what is expected from them. Okay, so you can see this is how teacher will look at it. Maybe this is teacher's chart. Okay, like if you are with your wait. Okay, if you are with your friends, most probably you can grade your friends. Like, has your partner used simple grammar? You can comment. Okay, and then has your partner tried to use some more difficult grammar, like conditional, if, perfect tenses, have, has, had, modal verb, can, could, shall, should, will, would. This is the one it will be judged in your speaking later. And then, has your partner used synonyms? Synonyms like instead of saying happy, we say glad, elated, I am having joy, I'm very joyful. So it's all the words synonym to happy. If sad, instead of saying sad, you say you're upset, you are depressed. Okay, so that is the synonym of words. Okay, and then here, has your partner used enough vocabulary to express his or her ideas? Today we are going to see students. Teacher have, as usual, teacher will pick some of your text, and then you're supposed to judge. This one is supposed to be a B1 level. If B2 level, which one? Is it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Which one? You will judge your friends. Okay, Alright, so this is the B1. Okay, discourse management, teacher have told you, discourse management is the one with the usage of however, hence, furthermore, the normal one will be next, then after that. Okay, these are the discourse management. So this is B2 level, class. Okay, this is the B2 level. Okay, so this is the B1 level. So B1 level, in your B2 level, this will be the 3, and this, sorry, and this will be 1. They just move one level ahead. So discourse management, if you normal one, average, produce extended stretches of language despite some hesitation, contributes a relevant despite some repetition. This means you don't have a point, you keep on repeating the same point, repeat and repeat again, still you can score 3. Okay, or it can mean that you have not a lot of choice, you keep on using however, then next, still acceptable, you'll still be in 3. Okay, then use a range of cohesive devices. Okay, for this one, for 1, we look at 1 because when you are in form 3, if you are here, you are still band 3, because for form 3 the highest level expected is B1, for yours is B2. Okay, so Here you say produces responses which are extended beyond short your contributions are mostly relevant, but there may be some repetition. Okay, it's like most of it relevant, but they are irrelevant. That means if you say something after we shall see your friend's work, is it relevant or not relevant? Is it all of it relevant? If all relevant, it might go up to 3 marks. If it's not, most probably not. Okay, control Z. How to undo it? Okay, never mind. Okay, so teacher move on to the next one. Okay, so that's how you look at discourse management. Does your partner use short phrases? Okay, are there too many pauses? You keep on pause and pause and pause. Okay, is your partner describing the photo? Did your partner describe or not? Is your partner repeating the ideas? Or is your partner using connectors? And then, but however, because. Okay, this is B1 B2 level, teacher want you to use furthermore, consequently, uh, okay, apart from that, okay, that is the B2 level. Okay, this one teacher not going to speak on it. Okay, no, this one teacher will just go through. Okay, teacher have already given you in our previous. We will go uh to the answer straight away. Okay, look at this answer. Okay, Matt, can you see? Can you read? You on and then you read.
But how would you describe the profession show? To become a teacher, you need to be passionate with teaching. I suppose you need to be patient, especially if there are students who are mischievous or maybe slow learners. I believe you enjoy teaching and master the subject you are teaching.
All right. Okay, hope you can hear teacher. All right. Okay, so here, can you judge? To become a teacher, you need to be passionate with teaching. I suppose you need to be patient, especially if they are students who are mischievous or maybe slow learners. I believe you enjoy teaching and master the subject you are teaching. So, do you see any discourse management? No, right? Don't see any discourse management. And then, relevant. Okay, quite relevant. Okay, you need to be passionate with your teaching, you need to be patient, and then you actually explain. There may be mischievous students and learners, so you actually justify your answer. Okay, okay, let's look at the answer that uh your friend gave. Okay, so this one, if you answer like that, if you answer just like that, okay, let's look back. Do you have complex grammar form? Okay, let's look at it. Do you have complex? To become a teacher, you need to be passionate with teaching. I think this is just a compound. Okay, maybe you have this one. If show condition. I suppose you need to be patient, especially if. So at least this one you did. Try to write complex sentence. Okay, there are students, and then you have this one who are mischievous, or it's definitely I tell you fanboys. When you have fanboys, it is a compound sentence. Okay, all right. So you see this one, you attempt to use a complex sentence. Okay, then of course the last one is using and is a compound sentence. Okay, or is a compound sentence. So this one you did use it and you use it correctly. Okay, it's not bad. Maybe you can score 4 for this speaking. Okay, because you just have one of it. But we are now discussing one only. We haven't looked at everything yet. Okay, all right. So we look at the next one. Yeah, so this one might get a 4. Okay, because attempt and is correct. It's more than attempt, it's correct. Okay, all right. So we go to the next one. This is by Akma. Okay, it's your friend. Okay, let's look at Akma. Oh, the red color one is the one that teacher have corrected. Okay, all the red color one is teacher have corrected, and teacher actually highlight the cohesive devices will be the one in yellow, and I like all the purple words. That means the vocabulary is well used. Okay, okay, let's have. Okay, if I want teacher Mac to read, I have to mute myself. Okay, let's have teacher Mac to read.
This profession seems to be very popular among people. Teachers provide sorry, Teacher provides education for pupils and students. Besides, teachers help students to acquire knowledge. In addition, they always inspire and motivating their students. The teaching profession is exciting and challenging. That's why I really admire teachers, especially for being patient and always have positive vibes. Most importantly, they really have good communication skills.
Okay, class. So you can look at here, right? This profession seems to be very popular among people. So here there are some grammar mistakes. Okay, but when you are speaking, right, actually teacher won't be able to see it so vividly like now, because right now teacher is kind of like reading your text and is marking. If I just listen for you, most probably it won't be that obvious, so you will just pass through. But I like the word use. You see, acquire knowledge. Most of the student will use the word know. You want to know more things or something like that. But the accurate word is acquire. Okay, and then the next one that I like the word is inspiring. Inspire. Inspire means it makes you motivated and makes you want to do more than you expected. Okay, that is called inspire. We like to have people that inspire us. If all your teachers are not, it's like whatever they're teaching you already know, I don't think so you are inspired. But if this one teacher come and then what she is teaching or he is teaching you is like, wow, I didn't know that. It inspire you to know more. Okay, so that's why this word teacher and inspiring is very related. That's why it's good. And then we motivate students. Okay, good vocabulary use. Okay, so I want in the chat box round. Okay, I want you all to grade cohesive. What band you're going to give to Akma, and then for the grammar and language, what are you going to give to Akma? Okay, for this. Okay, can you in the chat box? I'll show you the thing again. Okay, this is because teacher want you to be very familiar with this chart, because that's the one that you're going to judge yourself. So I want you to look at this chart and what are you going to grade Akma? So you can write there G. You want to give Akma a 3, or you want to give Akma a 4, or you want to give Akma a 5. And then vocabulary, you write there V. Which grade are you going to give Akma? Okay, look at this one. Okay, which one are you going to give? So at the chat box, can you just kindly write what is, how are you going to give Akma the point? Okay, okay, and later on teacher will look at your I want all of you to judge, because now teacher cannot judge you anymore because you're far from teacher. Okay, teacher cannot see face to face. You need to know how to judge your own work, so that before you hand it to me, you will really make the judgment. Okay, we shall see all the answer later on. Okay, come on. Write a G, what point are you going to give Akma? And a V, what point are you going to give Akma? Okay, is there anyone writing, or teacher's line is too slow? Okay, anyone? Okay, please write okay, please write then later on teacher will look at the what I believe you already given the marks. Okay, this one is good thank you Akma for her well attempt work. Okay, we'll go to look at the next one. All right, this one is from another student. She wrote quite long, and you only see her name after this. Okay, you see her name after this. So let's have teacher Magdalene to read for us.
The professions as a teacher is very big and even challenges one's mind and ability, but their services will be remembered forever. This is because teachers have taught and are willing to share knowledge in various ways of delivery so that students are easy to understand. In addition, teachers are also role models to students. Therefore, students are generations that will develop their own country. Every movement and teaching of the teacher is followed by the students.
Okay, we go to the next one first. Now you know who I mean. Can see. Cannot see.
There is also a negative angle in the career of being a teacher that even if given a high salary but is not enough as with effort, the work they do no matter at home or school during the day and night, and some are willing to use their own money to decorate and brighten the school grounds. But in my opinion, the real professions of being a teacher can go beyond formal teaching. Outside the classroom, the teacher will accompany the students on field visits, oversee the study hours, assist in organizing school functions, and act as a supervisor for extracurricular activities. While in some education systems, teachers are also responsible for service discipline. This shows and also has many roles that are likened to second parents to students.
Okay. Um, okay. So you can see this is pretty long, but of course because teacher is asking you all to do separately. During the real situation, you will just be given the 4 pictures. Most probably you won't elaborate that long. Okay, all right, but it's okay. We are just learning right now. Okay, let's look at first of all. Is there any? I want to see. Is there any complex sentence? Because right now teacher's mind right now is trying to make sure that you have complex sentence. Okay, because your and your but, all those, I think you are very good already. Like you have an and here, if you see, you have and here and you have but. Okay, this is still compound. Okay, let's see some more. Do we have okay, so is still under compound. Okay. Therefore every movement, then you have and. Okay, so you see, still have no compound sentence yet. Okay, no, still have no complex sentence yet. Okay, let's look further. Because teacher let you know, if I cannot find any complex sentence, that means there's no even a 10, it will go down to 1 or 2. Okay, so make sure it's not about the length. It's you have to make it compact, but use complex sentence. Okay, class, I want to let you know the importance of complex sentence. Okay, let's see this one. Do we have complex sentence? All right. All right. There is also a negative angle now. Being a teacher, that even if there's an if here, good. So there's a conditional given. However, but it's a contrast. It's not enough as with effort. The work they do not matter at home or during the school and day and night, and are willing to use their own money to decorate and brighten the school. This one, actually, this sentence is a bit too long. There are too many and. Okay, to take note lah. Okay, then you have this part. Okay, this is model verb. Okay, model verb still okay. The teacher is still looking for the complex sentence. Okay, this is still even though it's long, it's not a complex sentence. Like outside the classroom, the teacher will accompany the student on the field. It's just still a a compound sentence? This one, yes. Wow. Okay, luckily there is. While in some education system, teachers are also responsible for students' discipline. This one is, that's why teacher tell you that day I told you about relative pronouns. Okay, so it's not about, some sentences are short, but it shows complex sentence. Some sentences are really long, but actually they are still compound sentence. Okay, all right. So if for Ainin, uh, what grade are you going to give Ainin? Okay, let's look at the descriptor again. Okay, what grade are you going to give Ainin? All right. Obviously, right, just now when I show, you may be impressed. Wow, two page, two slides, okay? But teacher want to show you the main thing is some complex grammatical form to score a 5 and simple grammatical form and attempt some complex to score a 3. Okay? Class, please make sure. Alright, teacher want to let you know uh, because I know most of you are doing well. You are giving your ideas really well, but right now what they want to see is, are you able to make it into a complex sentence? Okay, it's not just conveying your ideas. For Form 3, if you convey like that, you get very good marks. Okay, but not in Form 5. Okay, alright, Alright, so if you have, you can just put down there at the chat box for I need what marks are you going to give for her grammar? Okay, alright, for her grammar, teacher have highlighted. Let's see, what I highlighted. Okay, be remembered forever. Okay, he's talking about this teacher professions. Be remembered forever is indeed. Until now, I still remember my teachers. Very true. Okay, and then you have your cohesive linkers. This is because, in addition, therefore, all are well used. Okay, these are B2 level. Yes, and then in my opinion also, then this one I like this word, go beyond formal teaching. She used the word formal teaching, go beyond. Right now I'm doing a formal teaching, but they are informal. You see, they are more than that. So she's giving a lot of example, like going field works visit, all right, supervise extra curriculum activities. So all this is the go beyond the formal teaching, well elaborate, well justified. Okay, it's not that bad. I'm not talking that it's not good, it's band one. No, all right. But now I will have to see if I want to give a band 4, but I couldn't really get the complex sentence, then I cannot go to give a band 4. I will have to move down to band 3. Understand? Okay, teacher want to highlight this to you because all of you can score band 5. Just the technique of it only. Okay? Alright, so this is well used. All the words are very good. Vocabulary wise, very good. Okay? Cohesive devices, very good. It's just the sentence, complex sentence that teacher want to highlight today. Okay? Alright, so you can put down there. I think teacher's line are not very good. I cannot receive I cannot see the comment given. Okay, let's move on. Teacher today just want to highlight all this to you because I think it's very important. That's why I didn't play game today. Okay, so the next one is a paramedic. Look at paramedic. Okay, uh, this one. Let's have teacher Mac to read for teacher.
The people who want to become paramedic need to be very tough. This is because they have to face emergency situations and perform well under pressure. Besides, they definitely must feel the first aid and medical care knowledge.
Alright, class. This one, if you answer, I think basically you give sorry. Okay, this one, if you answer, okay, there's a S here. I'm supposed to have a S. Okay, a paramedic is actually very calm. So I think you answer this one, it shows that you actually understood what is a paramedic. Okay, this because they have to face emergency situations, have to perform well under pressure. Definitely it's under pressure because it's an emergency. Okay, it's something that is not something that you may imagine. It may be something out of the normal, out of the because the situation may be chaotic. Okay, so besides he used the very normal words, besides. It should have changed to other words. Okay, maybe it says other than that, or furthermore, like that. Okay, so if this one is very normal, most probably in your one, it will not get a 3. Either you get a 2 or you get a 1. Okay, because if I look at the vocabulary, okay, like emergency situation, perform well in emergency situation, oh, people who, who, okay, so it shows a little bit attempt, okay, something like that, teacher want to show you, okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, this one, like teacher say lah, very little complex sentence, vocabulary still okay, grammar okay, alright, just a minor with the s's just now, like that. Okay, let's look. This is Ainina, teacher already put the word there. Okay, let's have teacher Mac to read for us.
Paramedics are occupations of medical professionals who typically serve in the provision of emergency medical services in an area. In addition, the primary role of paramedics is to provide medical care before the patient is admitted to the hospital, followed by a transition to acute care if affordable. Most paramedics also play a role in such as treating minor injuries of the patients. Although it is more difficult because it has to be prepared for anything that will happen, but that is the responsibility that must be for the life.
Thank you. Alright, thank you, teacher Mac for reading. Alright, teacher right now can see the chat. So, okay. Alright, so most of you gave your friend a 5 and a 4. Okay, for Ainin and Akma just now. Okay, Pretty gave, I think, the last part one, the very short one, 3 I believe. Okay, the short one with like clearly know what is paramedic, but no complex sentences. Okay, so teacher want to highlight to you what is how you will be judged later. I don't want you to know that I talk so long, I only get a 2. Then you know why. It's not about how long you talk, how many ideas you give, It's more like your ideas, is it being conveyed using complex sentences? Ah, because I have students come to me complaining to me, teacher, I give a lot to tell. Now I want to and you cannot see it. Totally, you cannot see to me. It's in text. I can show you. If you don't have a complex sentence review, because complex sentence is the core requirement for B2 level. Okay, class. So this one, by Ainina, I really asked. I really like. Ainin one is the best one already. I already read all. I read all, and some of them I graded already. And I think Ainin one is the best and give the most. Okay, other occupation of medical profession. Who? See? Right? Who services in an area. Very good. First sentence already a complex sentence. Okay, then she used the word in addition. The primary role. See, a very good vocabulary. A primary role. This is the main role. Normally people will say the main role, but this one is the primary role of paramedics is to provide medical care before the patient is admitted to the hospital. Very accurate. Followed by a transition to definitive care if affordable. Actually, this part here is kind of already is a complex sentence. All right, this one is a complex sentence. Okay, then she used the word if. If is a conditional word. So most paramedics are responsible for driving an ambulance, but this will give you a contrast idea. But some also play a role in the hospital, giving examples such as. So she used the word such as treating minor injuries to patients. Although all these are very good words to use, although it is more difficult than expected, because this is also can be in the complex. You're giving reason because it has to be prepared for anything that will happen. But that is the responsibility that must be implemented for the life of the patient. See, all these are very good verb. Implemented. Okay, I think if you speak like that, no need to grade lah. This is really very good. Most will give 5 because she's accurate and then cannot even find any grammar mistakes. Okay, this one you will get a 5. Okay, I do not know whether Aileen do it on her own or she do her research or what. It doesn't matter. Okay, you learn from the homework. Okay, if you have done this and you are doing, I think you will remember what the student also say that yeah, it's going.
It's okay.
Cannot. Okay, is it back?
No, it's out. Okay. Okay, it's back.
All right. So teacher continue. All right. So for this athlete, because teacher Mac one is lagging also. This is the bad thing about technology. Teacher cannot say anything. Okay, so teacher will just read to you. In my opinion, an athlete is someone with high discipline and perseverance. He definitely needs to be hardworking and determined in order to break records and be a successful athlete. I believe this can get really stressful. I think quite good. Okay. Okay. Using the word in my opinion. Okay. Using the word in my opinion. Then after that, can find any uh, complex sentence? Good or not? Okay. Use the word and Okay, maybe a band 3. Okay, because only got one. Okay, but this one is well elaborated. So if can be in band 3 or band 4. If the vocab is really very good, maybe we'll go up to band 4. Okay, but if me, I'll just give a band 3. Okay, all right. Okay, let's move on. Okay, teacher actually put every slide. Okay, this is pretty small. Uh, okay, this is pretty small. Sorry, teacher will enlarge it first. Okay, I enlarge the wording because it's very small. Okay, I make it bigger and change the color. Okay, shift this down a little bit. Okay, alright, teacher will share this. Um, okay, alright, so teacher Mac still cannot see. Can see already. Alright, so I'll ask teacher Mac to read for us, yeah?
To choose a profession as an athlete who not only contributes trophies but also glorifies the name of the country, an athlete must have a healthy body, high stamina, and good mental and physical health. This is because an athlete spends a lot of time with a lot of training rather than rest. In addition to keeping the body healthy, an athlete can also build an ideal body shape as well as consistent food care. This can prevent any disease that will infect yourself and adopt a healthy lifestyle.
Okay, alright. Thank you, teacher Mac. So here, I think this one also okay. Say to choose professions, not professions, a profession. Okay, let's have my pen first. Okay, the one that is okay. A profession as an athlete who I see the word who very good. Okay, who not only contributes trophies but also glorifies. I think this word is wonderful if you know what it means. It means it bring glory to the name of the country. Just mean everywhere goes in Malaysia, everybody know. It's just like the Wei, everybody know badminton. It's the champion of badminton. If you want to say who else? All these important people. All right. You said like I think if basketball, Jordan, Michael Jordan, that kind of thing. All right. You say their name, they know where, and then they're from which country, that kind of things. Okay. So you bring glory. Okay. This one is still under one sentence. All right. This is because. So she used the word. This is because an athlete spends a lot of time with a lot of training rather than rest. Okay, still well explained, elaborated, and then she used the word in addition. So far, all her cohesive device don't repeat. She always uses different. So to keep the body healthy. An athlete can also build an ideal body shape. So here is the model work. Complex sentences. Okay, attempt. The first one you have a who there, but the rest of it, uh, actually you just attempt to have the complex sentence. Okay, but not as good as just now the one with the five. Okay, this one you have attempt and the vocabulary quite good. Okay, maybe you will get a 3 or a 4. Okay, a 3 or a 4 depending on whether do you pause, how you speak, the pronunciation, all those come in after that. Okay, all right. So far so good. This one. All right. I hope all of you, if you have any questions, you can put at the chat box. Okay. If I can see it, I will I will let you know. Okay. All right. So All right, so teacher judge it already. Yeah, this one will be about in band 3 or band 4 because it's not that many complex sentence. Because here must some complex sentence. Okay, okay, okay. Now the last one before we have another less than 10 minutes. Okay, a receptionist. Okay, we look at a receptionist. Okay, can teacher Mac see? Okay, so let's have teacher Mac to read.
A receptionist must have a friendly and cheerful characters. A receptionist definitely must have incredible communication skills. I suppose a receptionist needs to be someone who is well informed with the company she works with because she is the first person people employ for information. Besides, she must be very organized because as a receptionist, she may have other responsibilities to attend to. Therefore, she has to plan her work well.
All right. Okay, you see this one? This one's still okay, right? Because you give the reason. Say must. Okay, you use the word must have. Okay, and then also must have good communication skills. So it shows you know what you're talking. This is a model verb. Model verb. Okay, part of it. So I suppose he used the word I suppose. Okay. Normally you say in my opinion. Okay. I suppose. And he used the who. Who is definitely it will be a complex sentence. Okay, she worked with because okay because she's the first person. She used the vocabulary is quite good. Okay, inquire, very good vocabulary. All right, besides is very normal. Besides is very normal. If can, we use other cohesive device. Okay, she must be very organized. You should in addition, she must be very organized because as also is very good. Okay, as also can use as a complex sentence. As a receptionist, she may have other responsibilities to attend to. So this one is still can. Therefore, she has to plan her work well. I think if like that, you can still get a 3 or a 4. Okay, it's just the down part is because she used the word besides. If you use in addition, I think it will be better. Okay, because the vocabulary used is very accurate. Okay, and the grammar is okay. Not a lot of grammar mistakes. Can. All right. All right. Let's go to the next one. Okay, no need to because we are lack of time. Okay. All right. So now let's have teacher Mac to read for us.
The duty of the duty of receptionists is to welcoming guests and help them. Usually, they need to check in and check out guests and managing everything about you. Thus, the receptionist is the first person who is interact with the guests and sometimes hotel rating depends on them. Receptionist is also a customer service officer, so they're knowledgeable about the hotel and the area. Even though reservations have their own department, receptionists still need to do the job if the person in charge is not around. So they have to come here and know how to manage it.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Teacher Mac. Teacher Mac. So here you can see there are quite a lot of grammar mistakes. All right. Okay. After two, you have to use the base word. Okay, and then help them. Usually they need to check in and check out. Okay, this one right. Actually, you have to define your receptionist really. You have to start with saying that. Example of receptionist will be the one that example because receptionist actually is not just in hotel. Receptionist is even our school, our clerk. They are considered as receptionists. Okay. Like our clerk here, you enter the office, right? We have our clerk here, Kak Usun. She is also considered as receptionist. This means the first person you have to approach, you have to see when you enter a company is also called a receptionist. Okay, not necessarily a hotel. Okay, in here there is the if you already define that's very good. Okay, you can straight away define. I give example a receptionist at the hotel. That's very good. But if you didn't mention that, it shows that you thought receptionists only work in the hotel. Okay, so usually they need to check in and check out. Okay, all these are very good. Check out guests. All right, this guest, I think you need to put an S because there are a lot. And manage. Usually they need to check. If you're here, right, the work is to check. Therefore, here is to manage. Okay, you have to be consistent because it's an and. That means you're using two verbs, to check and to manage. Okay, so you must be consistent. You say usually uh they need what they need to check in and check out guests and manage everything about rooms. Okay, tasks are good. Okay, you use the word task. All right, task is okay. Where's my cursor? Task is good. Task receptionist is the first person. This one is correct, accurate. It's interact with the guests, and sometimes guests got S the guest normally there's a lot, and sometimes okay, hotel rating depends on the receptionist also a customer service officer. Yes, they are customer service officer, so they are knowledgeable about the knowledge hotel. This is something missing lah. Knowledgeable, you have to say that they they are knowledgeable, or they are knowledgeable about hotel management, like that. This one a bit the phrase a bit missing out. So even though reservation have just reservations, right? So this one have to be has, okay, has their own department. Even though reservation has their own department, receptionist still need to do the job if the person in charge is not around. Okay, so they have to be familiar. They have to be familiar. This one a lot of grammar mistake. Okay, they have to be very familiar and know how to manage it. But still the vocabulary used is there, and then your grammar, just grammar, a lot of grammar mistake. If in B2 you get a 2, but if you are in B1 you can still score a 4, but not in B2. B2 most probably you just get a 2. Okay, because also no cannot really see complex sentences. Okay, class. All right, it's already 1:30. Okay, what teacher wanted to highlight? Okay, teacher got escape already. Okay, teacher got to stop sharing. All right, teacher got to stop sharing so that I can. All right, teacher got to stop sharing already. If I stop sharing. Okay, so today teacher didn't really have a lot of interaction with you in the chat box because teacher just wanted to show you because I mark all your speaking, and I can really see that you all are giving good ideas. Your information, your facts, no problem. It's just that it will end up, some of you end up in still 2 marks, or maybe some able to go 3 marks just because you did not practice using complex sentences. Teacher highlight to you just now from the beginning. I highlight to you band 5 complex sentences, right? Some complex sentences. Then band 3 still a 10 complex sentences. No more compound already. They're not interested with your and, your but, your or, your so. They interested with who, which, when. The one that teacher taught you in the previous lesson. That's why teacher that they highlight in your Google Classroom. I highlight. Please make sure you use the relative pronouns. Okay, so there's no so far teacher have not prepared any more speaking tasks. Normally before we end the class, teacher will give you the next task, but not today. Teacher already go through with you 3 speaking tasks. Okay, but most of it, less than 10 of you actually really go and try. So I believe the 9 that have tried, okay, whatever I'm teaching you today, is very relevant to you because you have tried and you have thought about it and you have typed it out. But for the rest of the, how many 14 yeah, there are 23 of you. For the 14 of you who didn't try I believe today whatever teacher are talking to you, it will not sink into you because you have not tried. So class, teacher have 3 speaking tasks given to you. So for those who have not tried, please go and try and do it. If you don't try, you do not know where you are. I'm not surprised at the end, you only score 1 point and 2 point, for your speaking. You think that you talk a lot. Teacher, I talk a lot. Not for Form 5. Form 3, you talk a lot. Maybe I can still give you a 3. Form 5, you talk a lot. No complex sentence. You get a 1. Alright, class? Okay, so I hope you know what I'm trying to convey today. Alright? Okay, that's all for today. Thank you for joining, teacher. For those who need to look at it, just look back at the slide and copy. The one that score 5-5, the one that I think about paramedic, written by Aini, which is very good. I think you all should write it down and put it in your book. Okay? Alright. That's all for today. Thank you, Teacher Matt, for being with us. So teacher will see you again tomorrow. Okay? Alright. See you. That's all for today. Bye.